A secret golden Springtrap skin. An easy way to get more scrap, and even hackers in Bite by Night. These are some of the craziest anomalies in Bite by Night, but before we get to the top 100, let's start at the bottom, number 1. All right, I'm about to parry, throw your grenade, and that didn't work. You can stun Springtrap when he grabs your teammate by hitting him with your axe. Don't worry, I got this. I'll save you. That is busted. Does the Enard grenade do splash damage? I got a group of my friends and tried it out. It works. Apparently, you can parry Mimic's dig when he comes out the ground. In this TikTok, Mimic leaps over the door. Let's see if it's real. All you gotta do is look up and... oh my god, it actually worked! You can stack Enard's wire eyes to do even more damage. Oh, dude, look, it's not working. I'm literally walking over them. There's a secret room in the lobby where you spawn in over here on the left. You gotta climb up these boxes, and then I guess you just walk through this wall? Oh! What the? Yo, look at all the things in here. There's like these different kinds of heads, one with some squiggly lines, a white top hat, a little squid. These are just some of the first few myths out of 100, and they get crazier and crazier. Like this hacker one that will be coming up later, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. But first, let's see if the low walls will protect you from Enard's hits. First, let's test getting hit through the table. Nope, that doesn't work. What about his grab? Wait, yeah, that actually worked. On the map Warehouse, there's a whiteboard that shows Mimic and Springtrap coming from the same creator. Pause the video and take a look. Have you ever tried to parry Mimic's leap? Let's see if it works. Nope. Or parrying Springtrap's axe throw. Ow, that hurts! Can Enard Disguise actually do the generators to fool survivors? Yes, he can, but nothing comes up on the screen. You can hide in the ball pit. If you don't want the killer to find you, do the blue shirt kid emote and no one will see you in here. Or if you're playing as Springfield, you can hide a few of your traps in here. I've always wondered, can you actually ping Mimic when he goes underground as a security guard? He's going underground right now. I'm gonna start pinging him. Wait, I can actually track him underground in the cameras. Oh, I'm actually pinging him. I think it's working. Look, you can see him coming through the ground right now out of his dig. Apparently, there was gonna be Bonnie the Bunny as a killer in Bite by Night. Can we actually stop Springtrap from placing his trap? Yo, let's go. We actually can. What about hitting Enard with a taser while he's in disguise mode? Will that stop him? Taser, taser, taser. Nope. On the pizzeria map, there's an office with buttons you can press to control the doors. And there's an energy bar on the wall for the electricity with the doors that are gonna close. You can also turn on the lights on and off in here too. There's colorful fan art in the lobby that changes every month. Let's take a look. Yo, this is sick, guys. Look at this animation cartoon that they have on here on the wall. This next one is weird. It says the viewers haven't liked and subscribed yet. Apparently, you can't kill using Springtrap's charge ability after he grabs you and throws you. So here I am with like pretty much no HP, and then he's gonna throw me onto the ground. And dude, look at that. I'm still alive. Apparently, Mimic can actually jump over fences on the forest. Oh, jeez. He hit... wait, his guy's not on the other side? Hey, can you guys hear me? Make sure you turn up your volume. Your heartbeat gets louder and louder as the killer gets closer and closer. Let's listen. It sounds like it stayed the same. There's a new killer called the Puppet, and he's coming to Bite by Night. This has actually been confirmed by the devs. I can't wait for this update. If hiding in the ball pit wasn't enough, you can actually change your avatar to a black skin and then hide in the arcade. You're never gonna see him. Oh, bro, there he is. I legit didn't see him. It actually works. But if you do want to see people, apparently you can lower your graphics quality to number 6 or 7 bar, and then it makes the map a lot brighter. Apparently it works the best on Warehouse, actually. And wow, guys, look, it actually worked. I can see this bacon. The security guard taser can kill Enard's mines? No. The security guard's cameras actually show up on the maps? Dude, look, I can actually see it on the wall right there. Now, apparently, you can actually stun Springfield when he's in his scream animation. So we gotta wait for him to throw his axe. He's gonna scream, and now I'm gonna hit him. Oh, wait, okay, so it looks like I stunned him, but I still got blinded, but he actually can't sprint after anyone anymore. Let's see if Springtrap's axe can hit 2 survivors at the same time with 1 throw. Nope. It looks like it hits 1, even if you're on top of each other. There's a house with a secret door on the forest map with writing on it from this TikTok. Is it just clickbait? All right, here we are. I can actually see the same house and door. Hold on, wait, I see something on the door. It does say, there's writing on it. It does say it's me. I have low hopes for this next one. People are saying if you flashlight Enard's disguise, it gives you a hint that it's a fake. Well, here goes nothing, I guess. Yeah, that didn't work. Turn up that volume again, because we got another audio hack to test. Supposedly, you can actually hear the survivors healing the closer you get to them as the killer. I can actually hear them. This tip works. There's been rumors of a secret 3 a.m. Easter egg. If you play Bite by Night at exactly 3 a.m., the game gets a lot scarier. Maybe I did something wrong? It seems the same. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dude, it's actually working. What the? Just kidding, guys. That's me and my friends. Let me know if it works for you. Maybe I did something wrong. You take more damage if you wait for the ragdoll animation to end. Let's try Springfield hitting me right away. Yeah, that didn't do too much damage. Now let's try him waiting for me to get up after the ragdoll animation. It actually does way more damage. Well, we weren't able to save our friends from Springtrap's grab, but what about the mimics? Whew, you ladies all right? It works. Our next anomaly is crazy. I literally had to play thousands of games to get in a lobby with a hacker. It looks like there are people trying to cheat to get wins. This is so embarrassing. Just for the record, I don't condone any cheating or hacking of any kind in Bite by Night. We're not giving up on trying to find a way to spot Enard's disguise. Let's see if the security guard's cams can spot him. It looks like it just says he's a regular survivor, so there's no way to tell. The fighter's crowbar skin is based off of this Toon Springtrap axe skin and Pymation's FNAF animation. That's really cool. Look at the attention to the detail. Bravo. Has anyone tried if you can parry Enard's decoy attack? It looks like you can, but he still blows up. But wait, what if we try parrying the explosion? Nope, do not try this at home. There's a 1 in 60,000 chance you can get the perfect generator, where they all line up in the exact same order. I literally sat here trying for an hour, and then I finally got it. It's true. Wow, that was so easy. I wish I got them like this every time. If you go to the arcade, you can hide on top of the arcade machines. You gotta go on this little chair and then wiggle around on it to get on top of it, and then sprint to the top of the arcade machine. Well, I'm like almost getting it, but it looks like they might have patched this probably. Speaking of arcades, if you finish the snake game, you get an achievement. Yes, I sat here and beat the snake game, and yes, I have no life. Don't ask me how long this took, but in the end, it was actually worth it because I got absolutely nothing. We couldn't parry Enard's explosion, but what if we time stunning him with our axe? Want to do more damage with Springtrap? You can actually stack his traps on top of each other, apparently. Yeah, nope. This doesn't work. Don't try it. Here's how to get more scrap. There's a stat bar for damage taken. So if you take no damage in a round, you'll actually get a lot more scrap. In this first clip, you can see the stat 26 damage taken. In the second clip, there was no damage taken. Now, I know in the clip we got a little bit of less scrap, but that's because it also depends on the amount of tasks that you do in the round. Assuming we did the same amount of tasks, but took no damage, we would have gotten more than 500 like we did in the first clip. But what about having the VIP pass? Do you get more? It actually does seem like you get more scrap and XP, so it's def worth the investment if you're grinding. We've tried zapping Enard's mines, but what about pairing them with the fighter class? Nope. Get him off me! Get him off me! Crank that volume up! If you're sitting in the kitchen of the pizzeria, you can actually hear some kitchen noises. Yo, I can actually hear him! That's a sick Easter egg! Withered Foxy is also coming to Bite by Night, which was confirmed by another tweet, and it looks like we will be getting a Toon skin just like the Springtrap one with Pymation's Withered Foxy, even with the actual voice actor for the Pymation Foxy tweeting that he would be down to voice act him. We've tried many ways to figure out Enard's decoy, but what if we place down the technician trap? Look, guys, it's actually slowing him down. This means that he's the killer and it works. All right, one more try. What if we parry Enard's pull? Oh my god, it actually worked! I can't believe it! With the new tech class, there were a few bugs, but this one Discord post says you can glitch into a wall on certain edge props. I guess this means that they are near a wall on the edge of the map. I literally tried for like an hour in different spots, and nope, I think it's just clickbait. If you eat 8 pizzas in the kitchen of the pizzeria, you will get auto-kicked from the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guys? I'm still here. If you stack up to 3 parries, your stun will be a lot longer. On the instant replay, it does not seem like it stunned him longer. What about stacking multiple tasers with your teammates? Will that stun the killer longer? Nah, you can only have one taser in the killer at a time. If the killer has direct line of sight on you, it will play their chase music so you know that they are there. Yes! Dude, it's working. Literally, when I see him, the music started playing. Oh, nice dance there. This is a weird one. You can actually damage or even kill your teammates if you swing on them, but only if you have Springtrap's axe stuck in you. I guess it makes you like a part killer. Well, that didn't do anything. If you want to know who's going to be the killer for the next round, just go to the leaderboard in the lobby and look at the agony score. Whoever has the highest will be the killer next round. You're in the elevator, and if you go over to the pin pad and you hit code 1987, apparently you'll get a secret cutscene. Nope, that didn't work. You can actually get out of the forest map according to this TikTok. You just got to go over to this wall and then like run up it, but it doesn't look like I can. I think the devs definitely patched this. You can do the generators on controller a lot faster by going in circles with your joysticks instead of going up and down. Give this a try next time you're doing them. This also works if you're on the PC using your mouse and keys. The security guard has been clutch for all these myths. Can he ping traps for your teammates too? Aw, man, it doesn't look like it. Too bad. This would have been a great addition for the game. In this clip, it looks like the elevator in the lobby is the same as the one from the FNAF sister location. Wait, yeah, look, guys, it actually looks the same. You see these red blocks? They're called hitboxes. You can turn them on, but you have to do it in the lobby. It's supposed to help with landing your hits. Let me know. We know you can tase the killers, obviously, but what happens if you do it to your own teammates as the security guard? Yeah, nothing happens. Ever wonder what these grabbers were in the warehouse? They actually are the same ones from the FNAF sister location. Look at them. Look at them. Look at it. I love the attention to detail. If you're doing the generator with multiple people, Mimic can actually break all of you off of it with his leap. There are multiple Mimics that have escaped Fazbear Entertainment. These cages show where they broke out from. They have little holes here, which means Mimics were in here and then they broke out of their cage. I wonder what happened to all of them. Apparently, Tung Tung Sahur was supposed to be a killer in Bite by Night. There's actual screenshots of gameplay, but it was only available to the admins. Looks like they scrapped him as a killer, though. It would have been so funny to play as him. We also have a little tiny Springtrap bear killer here. Look at how tiny he looks. Oh, dude, this would have been crazy if he was actually added into the game. Yo, he's hilarious. He's like the size of the survivors. He even makes a nice little cute noise. Can you parry Springfield's charge and grab? Let's see. And here we go. I'm about to parry him. Oh, dude, you can actually stop his sprint with the parry. Let's go. The Mimic was actually supposed to be Freddy Fazbear. If we go over to the pizzeria and look at the computers, there's actually lore on this. Pause the video and read what's on the computers, or you can go in the game for yourself and take a look. Can Springtrap actually block doors with his trap while someone's blocking them? Guys, I'm literally trying to place my trap down, but it's not working. I actually think it's patched. The puppet is already in the game along with Freddy Fazbear. If you go on the forest map in the trailer, the plushie didn't have the hat before, so it must be Freddy Fazbear. Do you sprint faster if you've thrown your axe as Springtrap? Seems the exact same to me. Keeping up with our athletic Olympic theme, we're going to be running again as Enard. But why are we running? To see if we lose more stamina with a survivor near us. So that was me running without a survivor. Now let's try running with one. I actually think it stayed the same again, so there's no DSD changes here. People are speculating that the lobbies and the presents actually mean something. Is there gonna be a hidden Easter egg coming out in the new update? I wonder what could be in these boxes here. Let me know down in the comments below. Does Springfield's axe do more damage the farther it goes? So let's try a point blank shot here. Bruh. All right, throw it, I'm ready. All right, as you can see, it did about 23, 25 damage there with the bleeding out. Now let's try it from farther away. Hopefully you can hit your shot. Yep, nope, guys, it does the exact same amount of damage no matter how far you are or how close you are. Gather up your friends because you're gonna need some survivors for this one. Apparently, if you all hit the killer at the same time, he's gonna be permanently stunned. Let's taser him first, and now I'm gonna stun him with my axe. Okay, wait, he actually can't move, and now my teammate's gonna stun him. All right, let's see if he can't move now. Nope. Apparently, if you crouch, you take no damage from Enard's pull. Let's see if it's true. Yo, it actually works. You don't take any damage if you're crouched. I saw this YouTube with a hidden bunker on the forest map. It's got like some rainbow stairs, a secret entrance. I literally checked every single spot on the forest map, every single corner, every little nook and cranny, and I couldn't find it. I think it was just clickbait, guys. Bite by Night's Mimic has a one-to-one model to the real secret of the Mimic model of FNAF. Here are the both images side by side. If you listen closely, right at 6 a.m., you're gonna hear an alarm go off. Let's see if this is real. Yo, it's actually real. I heard it. That's signals for you to get to the safe zone and escape. And then if you wait until 6:30 a.m., you're actually gonna get kicked out of the game. So you only have 30 minutes to escape. I saw this crazy Discord post that in the pizzeria, there would be a Golden Freddy poster on the wall in the hallway to the security booth. I went over here to check it out, and there's nothing. I think it was actually AI'd. If we look really closely on this little manufacturing plant here, Bite by Night actually takes place in the FNAF timeline. The Fazbar Entertainment logo in the warehouse, and the Fazbear Robotics is just the manufacturer. Bite by Night also takes place in 1992. The doppelganger intro proves this. The person holding the camera is probably the security guard before Mike Schmidt in the actual FNAF timeline, since that takes place in 1993. And finally, Myth 100. Can we actually kill the killer by all of us hitting him at the exact same time with our axes? Nope. He's still alive. Womp womp.